Hello guys, and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. I am RoyalMixGaming, and today we're going to be going over what is the best accessories that you should be making in general. So, when you're going to be going into Season of Conquest, this is going to be about the Season of Conquest equipment for accessories. So when you're talking about accessories for Season of Conquest, you're going to ask yourself, what accessories should I be making, and in what order should I be making them? So the first order of business is you're going to want to first make a horn. You may ask yourself, why should I be making a horn when there's other equipment? Well, the main reason is it's universal. It goes on any commander. And if you're going to be getting into the Season of Conquest, skill damage is the meta in the open field and in rallies right now. So if you're going to be bringing any march on the field that I would recommend, like Nevsky, XY, Nebu, Guan Yu, could be Saladin, all those commanders do skill damage. And using a horn is going to make them fire their skill off much faster than if you didn't have a horn. So that's the reason you should be making a horn first as your first accessory for Season of Conquest. So for your second Season of Conquest accessory, I know it's going to take a long time because depending on your spending level, depending on a lot of factors, it's going to depend on how fast you're going to do this kind of stuff. So you're going to want to make sure you have your other marches well equipped before you make any of your Season of Conquest equipment. So what I'm saying is you need to have at least, basically for most commanders, have full epic gear on each of your marches, and make sure you have epic accessories on all your marches before you make any Season of Conquest gear or accessories. But horns first. Once you have those done, you're going to dismantle an epic and make a horn. After that, your second accessory is going to be a Ring of Doom. Could take you a long time to make a second one. It's a very universal item. It's going to go well with any of your marches that you use. It's a straight damage boost at any given time. If you're going to be using it in open field, you could just hit really hard one time. It's just a straight damage boost. It's really nice, very universal, and it goes well on any commander. That is why it should be your second accessory to make in Season of Conquest. After that, you're going to be making a dagger. So a concealed dagger could come before a ring, but I would stick to just making a ring second because it's a straight damage boost, and it could go if you're going to be a rally lead somehow, and in any situation you have a ring and horn. Those are the meta gear right now for rallies, garrisons, and even for open field. It's just a straight damage boost and a straight rage boost, so it's going to help you in any situation. Now, your third accessory is going to be a concealed dagger, like I was saying. The only reason I would make this third, like I was saying, is because the other's a straight rage boost and a straight damage boost. This is a debuff on a target, just one target. It's not affecting your march at all. It's affecting whatever one target that you're hitting. It's not just any march that you have, it's just the target you're hitting. So that's the main reason it's your third Season of Conquest accessory, because it's not exactly as universal as the other two are. That is why you should make it third. Once you have those three done, then you can kind of decide which path you're going to take, okay? Because you have a lot of options once you have those three things made, because you're basically going to either work on trying to make a web. If you're an open field person, a web is probably the fourth most likely accessory that you should be making. If you don't want to make a web, then you can also just keep making more horns and rings, because straight rage and straight damage boost on all your marches is really a good boost on any of your marches and could suit you for a very long time. I do recommend you have one concealed dagger and one Mars web at some point. It just depends on what you're making, what you need on all your marches in general, if you should be making that fourth, or if you should be making another horn or something else if you're wanting more rage on some march like an XY, and you have a Goan where you want two horns on them, on each of those different marches, because they can fire their skills off faster. So you do want to have Moore's Web at some point, but you just kind of want to think about how many materials you're getting and stuff like that before you make one. So that would be your fourth one, is just a Moore's Web. At some point you're going to want to make one so you have a debuff on the target, because it stacks with all the other defense debuffs. It's just a different style of debuff. After that, I would not be making a Karak's War Drums. I would not make a Greatest Glory. I would not make a Vengeance. And I would not be worried about making a Seth's Call, a Pendant of Eternal Night, or even a Skull's Lucky Coin. all of these accessories are not top tier. They are not good enough because they are not providing enough stats or damage boost or just straight rage to help you, or even just providing a debuff on the target. Like, it's really not giving you enough back for the amount of materials you're making, because they all cost the same and you're not really getting as much value out of these different accessories. So that would be my suggestion to you guys, is to make Horn first, Ring second, Concealed Dagger third, then probably make it Morris Web if you're an open fielder. But if you're a Rally and Garrison lead, then you're going to want to make another Horn and Ring before you do that. And even before that, if you're a Rally or Garrison lead and you want to be making, in case you think you're going to have 2 Garrisons or something, you definitely want to make Horn and Ring twice. So you have one for your Garrison and one for your Rally. So that would be exclusively for Rally leads and Garrison captains. But open field people, you're going to want to make a Concealed Dagger and then a Morris Web. So that is basically the only thing that I would worry about when you're making Season of Conquest equipment for accessories. When you're doing other equipment like on your commanders and legendary gear, I would recommend you make those 3, at least the 3 accessories, so your Ring, Horn, Dagger first, and then kind of decide to maybe increase your health on some of your cav, some more defense on some of your infantry gear, and then maybe even replacing some of your archer gear if you're using archers with some health gear, and just kind of slowly build your collection to have more accessories, because accessories are going to give you the most value back for your materials, okay? So you're going to want to be making those unless you're Garrison or Rally leads and you need the best equipment and the best accessories. So you're going to be making Horn and Ring and then trying to make full legendary sets, okay? So real quickly, in my case, most likely, like you've seen here, I have Ring, Horn, and I also have a Dagger on my Constantine as my support march. But my goal is going to be to increase my cav gear or make more archer gear, simply because I could be a backup Garrison or a backup Rally, and I would like to have a good Rally and good Garrison, at least at my level, so that I can be good enough to do that. But once I get that equipment finished, I'm definitely going to be making a Horn and Ring on all my marches. Most likely a Morris Web before I do Horn and Ring on any other march. So I also have accessories, epic accessories on these other marches. So I have a book and some Delane's amulets and things like that. Those you can mix and match. Books are good, but they don't provide a debuff. And then Delane's amulet and Silent Trial are also good. So any one of those is good. It just depends on what you're wanting to try and do. But for Season of Conquest accessories, that is my order for what accessories you should be making. It's pretty simple. For most people, this will take you a very long time to be able to make 4 legendary accessories from Season of Conquest. So don't stress yourself out too much. Just do them one at a time. Slowly improve your equipment over time. Everybody has their own pace. You kind of have to just figure out what your pace is and then make your stuff from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, questions, or need anything that I should answer for you, leave a comment down below. Drop a like and subscribe if you want more, because I'll be having some more war content come out. I'll be crafting some stuff and showing you how I do my stuff in wartime when we're going to be going into KVK very soon. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.